You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for
Thursday, August
19th,
2021.
Hello, and welcome to Wasting All the Time, an improv comedy podcast, Season 2. My name is Dave. I will be your host for this, our green episode, episode 98. This is a very funny podcast involving people outside of myself, and also myself. Joining me for this podcast with myself are other people, beginning with Cody.
Hello, I am currently outside of Dave's self.
Wonderful. Also with me is John.
hello. I am currently, given the data available to me, also outside of Dave's self.
Accurate. Rounding out the bunch, it's my cohort, Jess.
Well, howdy there! How you doing?
Let's get into this with a segment all about science, brought to you by me, Dave.
Yes!
Now, for this segment, sometimes we select a topic on by random. Sometimes we have suggestions from our audience. But today I want to tell you something that I want to tell you something about. And that's going to be Titan. Let's get into it.
Get ready to learn, because it's Science Time with Dave.
What if I told you that over 800 million miles away, orbiting around the beautiful ringed planet Saturn, there is a moon, a moon larger than the planet Mercury, a moon, one of approximately 53 that have names and are officially recognized, a moon that actually is a setting for something very interesting that you would think would only ever happen here on Earth, at least as far as the solar system's collection of bodies is concerned, and that is rain and rivers and lakes. That's right. That's right. That's right. Out there where it's so freaking cold, there is actually a place where there are rivers and lakes and rain. And the big twist, the big Shyamalan twist is instead of water, it's methane. That's right.
Ooh.
It's so cold that the ice is harder than steel.
Oh,
But the methane is able to be solid, liquid, and gas all in the same area. And that is freaking wild. NASA sent the Cassini spacecraft out to check out Saturn and its moons and its rings and such, and they had a little extra guy hitched under the bottom called the Huygens probe, which they released, and it went through the atmosphere of the moon. Yes, the atmosphere, taking pictures all the way, so there's actually a little animation of it entering the atmosphere and landing on the freaking surface of this moon. And what do you see in front of you? River rocks. Crazy.
Some wild shit.
holy shit.
Yeah, so there you go. That's Saturn's moon Titan, which is a very interesting place. All right, let's move it on to the next segment, shall we?
Doots!
Twitter shins.
That's right. It's time for some Twittershins Rapidballs, where I take the top 3 tweets that I picked on the internet after careful selection, and I read them out to my pundits, who give me their feedback about these questions. All right, starting off with tweet number 3 from Racing Moments That Make You Go, ellipses, at WTF Racing Moments. Wait, 2 pace cars? Jess.
Yeah, because I like it spicy. I really like my salsa picante, my paste picante salsa. So I really want two. Because like what happens when you only have one is that it's one and done, right? And it'll never happen again. And I think that is not cool. So I think that we need more paces in the world, some more paste picante because tortilla chips are good.
Paste picante. Once you pop, you just can't stop. Cody.
See, 2 pace cars is barely enough. Back in my day, we didn't have even 1 pace car. We had a little kid on a scooter trying to go around the track as fast as he could, and those races were boring as shit. Nowadays, they finally got up to 2 pace cars, which means the race can go twice as fast. Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you? Your little physics brain, what if racing? But now that we got 2 pace cars, we can go twice as fast. And just think, in the near future, we might have 3, 4, 5... even 6 pace cars. These races are going to go faster than the speed of light. That defies physics. Dave's already mad at me for telling you this, but I got to let you in on the race secrets. Pace cars equal speed. Don't forget it.
That's right. Come on down for the first ever faster than light quarter mile. John.
Now, I understand that this may seem strange, but it's actually a really good sign for where the sport is headed in general to have multiple pace cars. It used to be you only had 1, and even before that you had 0 pace cars. And now that we have 2, that just shows the level of care there is for the athletes involved in these motor sports, that there are now 2 cars pacing back and forth, worrying about the welfare of our drivers. And I say, God bless them. End of statement.
Man, if these cars don't calm down, they're going to wear a hole in the carpet.
Jesus.
Tweet number 2 from Smitty at Smitty Barstool. Wait, what's the point of moving the best pitcher from the bullpen to a starter spot and then pull him after 33 pitches? John.
Well, the point of this is to win a baseball game. It's it's not much more complicated than that. You have a pitcher, and he's been pitching, and you want a different pitcher because you want to win the game, and so you take the one pitcher out and put the new pitcher in so that you can win the game. This is the math of sports.
Yeah.
End of
yes,
statement.
Smitty. Try to learn some math for once, why don't you? You can count 33 pitches, but you can't do the math? It's questionable. Questionable. Cody.
Okay, I see you're still watching lame, old, boring baseball with 1 pitcher at a time. Tell you what, man, I'm here in the future. 17 pitchers. It's amazing. So many balls flying at your face, you'd think it's an inappropriate reference, but it's amazing. These batters are going ham, getting dozens of home runs at a time. It's the future. I'm telling you. You just stop watching those old boring 1-pitcher games. Stop watching 1 goalie at hockey. Stop watching 1 figure skater, 2 boxers. You're living in the past, and the past is dumb and boring. Get on my level.
When Cody orders margaritas, he gets them 17 pitchers at a time. Jess.
Okay. So I don't think we should. I think that a pitcher is non-gendered, first off. And I mean, I think that like it makes sense if you put a pitcher in a bullpen. Because I'm gonna guess that a bullpen is like a butler's pantry or something, and you just put the pitcher in there, and then you know you're gonna use it first, and then you only use it for 33 You 33 times? That's like a lot of drinks. That's a lot of drinks. I mean, maybe if it's a tiny pitcher or something. But I mean, I'm having my spicy paste picante salsa, and I need something good and cold. So like, I'll take all 33 pitches because I don't want it to be too spicy, too hot. You know, and if it means you got to retire the pitcher because like I just drank out of it so often, I mean, I'd be honored.
Just whatever you do, don't put flowers in it.
Oh no.
Tweet number 1 from Andreas at Sad Math Boy. He could help frickin' Smitty out, I bet. Tweet number 1. Mugs have a home, so I'm practically done moving in. Right? Jess.
Yes. Just make sure that you have your mugs pay part of your rent. I've heard from a lot of people that mugs can be what do they call them? The leeches on society. And there's a word for it when somebody is just like in somebody's house and refuses to pay rent. A freeloader, that's the word. Don't let any of your brightly colored mugs fool you into thinking, oh man, this is cute, and people are gonna think I'm quirky and fun if I'm holding this mug, because that's how they get you, and they don't pay their rent, and they end up being freeloaders. And I mean, like, cool, you don't have to pay taxes because you don't have a job, but really I'd prefer if you get a job mugs, because have you seen how much rent is? It's high. Like, most people can't even afford a place, and you're just sitting there on the shelf, like, just taking up space. And I mean, I think it's rude. I really think it's rude, but yeah, you pretty much have moved in. You've got a lot of roommates there, so you should be able to, break up the stuff. Real easy.
Some of these mugs are as high as the rent, but I'll take the squatter one. Cody.
What do you got there? You got like 7 mugs? What are you, amateur? Amateur mug collector? Going to show off at the Boy Scouts in the amateur mug collecting badge? No, that's dumb, because you're probably only drinking out of one at a time, like a square. You don't even have square mugs. That's how square you are. Is you're a cylinder with your cylinder mugs, you cylinder square. Drink from 7 mugs at once. Don't be a bitch. Put hot coffee in all of them and 151 in the other, and you have a goddamn breakfast roulette. Don't be a bitch. Just drink. And then you think, oh, it's gonna burn me. Yeah, it's gonna burn you because life burns you. And just drinking from 7 mugs at once teaches you that lesson faster. Andy, yeah, you get a nickname, Math Boy. Shut up. Go drink out of your mugs. You're not home until you have 7 mug drinking badges, loser.
I will not endorse any of what was just said, but where's the lie, though? John.
Well, see, now, it's possible that having your mugs in their own little home means that you're practically done moving in. However, that is not the particular data point that I would be looking for to determine that. I would be looking at perhaps whether those mugs were inside the last box you were unpacking or near the beginning. Because if they were in near the last box that you were unpacking, then yes, you would be practically done moving in. However, if you still have several boxes to unpack, then there's a lot more moving in to do. So yeah, go ahead and take a look at that and get back to us. I'm very emotionally invested now in the state of your move. I feel like these mugs are sort of my nieces and nephews in a way, and I care about them. And whether their father is, good at unpacking his shit. End of statement.
John is a character from Beauty and the Beast. Because his nieces and nephews are mugs. This has been Twittertion's Rapidballs.
I'm just going to expect John to start saying "end of statement" every time he's done talking.
Yes, makes it real clear cut. Yeah. All right, let's move past Twitter and do something a little bit more homespun, something that we like to do every episode. It's a game called Fruitwards.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards, I say we go Fruitwards.
That's right. We're going to get a random adjective, a random noun, put them together, see what we get, do a scene. That easy. It's that easy, folks.
Well, then.
You know, there's so much that we can do to make life complicated, but this one's easy. Here we go. Just draw the cards. I'm doing it. Haha. All right. The words for this week are Spar-hung, Meterorgraph.
The fuck?
Spar-hung, hung with spar as a cave.
Like feldspar?
Your guess is as good as mine. And Meterorgraph, an instrument which registers meteorological phases or conditions.
Like a weather teller?
Whatever that means to you, that's what it's all about. Spar-hung Meterorgraph. Well, I got the cave all outfitted, so I think I'm all right for the next 3 months to take these measurements.
Great. I just want to make sure that you know that you're going to be completely alone for these 3 months.
Well, I'll have the satellite phone though, right?
Yeah, but remember you're in a cave, so
Yeah.
it's not really going to work. Like if you look at it right now, it's not. You should have no bars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. But like I could like set things up and like every once in a while come out of the cave, or do I have to stay with the instruments the whole time?
I mean, these instruments are pretty pricey, and we got them on loan from the university, so like we really can't afford. There's wombats in here. There's normal bats. There's other type. There's crawl bats. There's fruit bats. There's night bats. There's light bats. There's song bats. There's eye bats.
Bats.
There's a lot of bats in this cave that we know of. So we don't want any of the equipment like knocked over or anything. So
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got enough supplies that should be feasible.
Okay, cool.
Just kind of wondering about when I'm going to sleep now.
Right. So we'd really appreciate it if you just didn't. If you could just not
Not
sleep.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you never know. Because there's also, you know what? There are snakes. There's
Yeah. What's the current record for going without sleep?
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's got to be close to 3 months.
Well, yeah, when you say 3 months, it's like, oh yeah, 3. But that's like 90 something days.
Right, yeah. I mean, we are asking you not to sleep, but I mean, if you were to draw little eyeballs on your eyelids, we won't know. The snakes will probably know.
No, the snakes will know. They can tell.
Yeah. So it's just like you are a person and people are important, but this is our equipment and that's like way more important, right? Because we can't afford to replace any of this equipment. So.
Yeah.
Hey guys. I was wondering if you could just keep it down. We're trying to sleep way in the back of the cave. We just had a
sorry,
big
Tony.
orgy party cannibal feast thing. So
Yeah.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, Tony. That's Tony, by the way. He's
Yeah.
he's your partner.
I have one more question.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do I have to give 2 weeks, or can I just tell you now?
I mean, we'd really prefer it if you gave us 3 months.
Ding! Perfect. I knew there was a button in there somewhere. Oh, delightful. Delightful. Speaking of delightful, I think it's time that we go to a delightful website called nationaldaycalendar.com.
The very one!
Yes, that music means that it's what day is this? And I'm going to tell you, gentle listener, that this is National Potato Day.
Oh, yeah.
My time has come.
The time is now.
For
potats. Spuds. On August 19th each year, the humble potato takes center stage. In truth, though, doesn't it steal the show at nearly every meal?
Oh my God.
Whether baked, fried, or mashed, these taters bring on the flavor. They are a staple of many meals, too. Filling a void for appetizer dishes and working double duty at supper time, these versatile root veggies satisfy and fill us up. According to the International Potato Center, more than 4,000 varieties of potatoes grow around the world. Not only that, but they also come in a variety of beautiful colors and sizes. This starchy carbohydrate comes with no fat or cholesterol and is loaded with vitamin C and potassium. Depending on your dietary needs and how you prepare your potatoes, this vegetable offers what many are looking for. However, with 26 grams of carbohydrates, it's a no-no in a low-carb lifestyle.
Has carbs, don't eat when not eating carbs. Nailed it.
When it comes to the health specs of a potato, we tend to tank the benefits when we prepare them. We fry them and load them with toppings like cheese, sour cream, and butter. Who doesn't love a loaded baked potato? Okay, you can all put your hands down now.
Oh my God. It does not say that.
It does.
Oh.
It
What?
does.
Oh.
How to observe hashtag National Potato Day. With so many ways to savor a potato, it shouldn't be too hard to find a way. However, we do have a few taterific ways to get you started.
I hate it here.
Oh my gosh.
Now, how about a bulleted list, Cody? Will that cheer you up?
I guess.
Host a baked potato buffet. Line up all the best toppings such as cheese, jalapenos, bacon, chopped onions, chili, grilled chicken, or ranch.
It's pronounced jalapenos.
I want some grilled ranch, thanks.
Ugh.
Tried French fries dipped in soft vanilla ice cream. If you've never had it before, you will be surprised. Swap out your corn chips with French fries and build a new kind of nacho. Think beer brats, sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, and sour cream for German flair. Aim for a bit of Irish celebration by using corned beef.
Corned beef and fries?
Let's never revisit that. Share your favorite recipes. You know, the ones you always go to when you're craving potatoes. Or try a new recipe and give it a review. Make a delicious potato soup with so many different recipes. One of them is sure to satisfy. Visit your favorite restaurant and pile on the potatoes. Whether it's an entree or an appetizer, be sure to give the eatery a shout out. Check out this home fries recipe.
Home fries is
While you're celebrating, be sure to use hashtag National Potato Day to share on social media. The nation's comfort food has been celebrated since at least 2006. Before that, National Potato Day celebrations had been cropping up throughout the year all across the country.
sponsored by the National Potato Council or something?
No, surprisingly enough, the International Potato Center did not apparently sponsor this.
Who
I hope
did?
you are all card-carrying IPC members, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah, fucking duh.
I pay my dues. Thank you very much.
Very good.
I just can't get over this sentence. It's like, go to your favorite recipes when you want a potato for potato recipes. But
Potato.
You fucking duh.
See, I made the mistake because I would go to my watermelon recipes.
Ah,
You know?
classic rookie mistake.
Yeah.
They both, grow on the ground and in the ground.
Mhm.
One of them and the other one.
And they're both tubers except for one of them.
Mhm.
Yep.
And they're both delicious grilled.
Oh, there's a messenger. All right.
And the outside's the best part.
Of one of
We're
them.
all one of them.
Jess, you read my mind.
Yeah. I got you.
I guess it's that day again.
Yep. Yep.
The one day of the year.
Mm.
At least they got it down to only one. It used to be popping up all kinds of different days across the country, but
It's ridiculous. What happened to tradition?
I don't know, man.
What
But
happened to
this-
tradition?
It got squashed, all this low carb baloney.
Goddamn nonsense. People don't understand that your heart runs on carbs and your brain runs on carbs, but most importantly, your ass runs on carbs. I don't know what they're thinking.
My ass runs on carbs and never stops.
Exactly. I keep telling you that ass never quits. And
Never.
never.
A lot of overtime.
Yeah. Ass over time.
Ass.
I was going to say over ass, but you can never over ass that ass.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And potatoes are
Yeah.
a big part of that.
Yes. Some people call you potato ass.
Yeah, my sack of potatoes was built on that. But no, low carbs now.
Well, yeah, that'd be fancy.
I'm going to yuck your yum.
I don't want my ass to run. Ugh.
I'm on a low carbohydrate diet, and that has carbohydrates in it, so I will not have it.
Just
Ugh.
fucking nonsense. What's next?
Nonsensical.
People trying to get potatoes from their favorite potato recipes? I won't have it. I tell you. We need to start a movement.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah. We can't put up with this shit anymore.
Oh, hey, fellas.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi there.
Hey.
Hey, how's
Didn't know anyone could hear us in here.
Sorry, I was just venting,
Oh, not a problem. I was just, I was doing my rounds. And
Yeah.
Howdy.
you guys are really, really into that sack of potatoes you got there on the table.
Gotta call them like you see
It's-
them,
It's a variety pack. It's so interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different colored ones in there.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Just
Potatoes are like the perfect thing.
The perfect
Oh.
everything.
Whether it's
okay.
an entree or an appetizer.
Yeah. Did you know
Okay.
you can eat the entire fucking potato?
Mhm. Really?
Yeah, the whole thing. Inside
It's pretty,
and outside.
it's pretty cool.
Did you know that the French call them the apple of the earth? What?
The palm of tearing. It's so
Yes.
hardcore.
It's the hardest core.
Except if
Good.
you boil it.
Mash it, put it
Put
in
it in a stew, yeah. It's good, Terry. It's
Right.
good.
Right, I saw that
Yeah.
movie.
You did? That was my favorite part. Oh my gosh, I loved that part. They shouted out potatoes.
I didn't watch the rest of it.
No, I just that on loop for the same
Yeah.
amount of time, 4 hours.
Oh,
You only watched it for 4 hours? Scrub.
You got the director's cut,
Yeah.
and then you've got the potato cut.
Oh!
right. So I just want to make sure that you both will be at the going away party.
Ooh, let me check my calendar. When is that?
Yeah, that's
Is that on the
That's later
19th?
today. That's later today.
That's
that's
today.
That's right. You got to check that calendar more
The
often.
19th for today.
yeah.
Yeah, see.
I mean,
Oh gosh.
I mean, Conrad has been he's been part of this organization for like 30 years.
Oh, he's great. Taught me
Yeah.
everything I know
Man's a champion.
Yeah.
about baked potatoes.
Right.
The potato father, we call him.
I feel like it's weird that he scheduled his thing for this day.
Yeah, this is kind of an important day. I thought he'd, did he say
mean-
anything about us?
Or
Oh yeah, specifically about both of you. Like, let me see if I can get my Conrad impersonation going.
That's
Oh yes, I love it when people do impersonations.
I sure do hope I see my two favorite potato lovers at my going away party.
that was
Oh,
spot on. That was spot on.
oh my god.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
Well,
Wow.
if it isn't my two favorite potato
Conrad!
eaters.
Conrad.
You're coming to my going away party, yes?
It's today.
Big if.
Today, the 19th.
Big if.
I heard the 19th.
It's today.
It's
Is it
today, yes.
Today.
Oh.
Like today?
Yes.
Will there be a baked potato buffet there?
This is the real question. Asking the real questions.
Well-
Are there going to be tater
Ooh.
tots?
The double real
Are
questions.
Are there going to be potatoes au gratin?
Yes, that one too.
So,
Well,
so
you see, gents, you know, I had a doctor's appointment recently, where he told me about a little thing called diabetes, and apparently I have it, and so
Is that a kind of potato?
It better be.
well, it often accompanies the eating of many thousands of potatoes, which I don't have to tell you, gentlemen and lady. I have accomplished many times over.
You're our inspiration.
And one of
God
his
damn it, Conrad.
prescriptions was to go on the keto diet, I think they call it, and so there's
Keto.
no potatoes for old Conrad.
Keto?
Conrad,
No keto. Potato.
it's the only way. That's what you taught us. I got this potato tattoo because of you.
Yes, I understand. It's life throws curveballs at you.
that potato tattoo dances.
Right? You got to wiggle it a little bit, but it's a rough ride, but it gets there in style.
It's very attractive. Yes.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I think I can make it,
All right. Well, it's today.
but I am going to have to bring some potatoes. I'm no doubt going to bring potatoes.
Well, that's fine. You bring what you want. I'll have a spread of sort of mashed cauliflower and things like that.
Blech. Blech.
Good old Conrad, always being accepting.
I'm sorry, I just threw up a little.
No, I heard that. Yeah, do my best not to. This isn't going to be like a dry event, right?
I mean,
Ding.
Thank you for dinging, because I was going to start going to some dark places.
This isn't going to be a dry event.
Things like
very fun, very fun. All right, well, with that out of the way, there's one more thing that we've gotta do.
What gotta do we think
gotta
do we
do
got
it.
has
got
it we do.
to do it.
It's the improv game of the week.
That's right, it's the improv game of the week. It's the point in the episode where we take an improv game, try to play it,
Oh, try.
and when I describe it that way, it's pretty much like all the other segments, but we're here for it. All right, so I know that it was only June when we played a game called Meanwhile, but I'm going to take it technicality here and play a game with a different title that's very similar, but I enjoy it. We're going to play Teleport.
Yay!
oh.
So in this game, we'll get a random suggestion to kick off a scene, and then my cohorts will be in that scene. And then at any point, I can command that they teleport to another time or place. And it's just that simple.
Dave likes it simple.
I do.
Rules or otherwise.
So we're going to turn to our patrons in the Listen Live chat here on Discord. You can find a link to that in the show notes, but you can only listen live if you're a patron. Join us for as little as $1 a month. Patreon.com/TimeWastePod. So we're going to get a random, undirected, non-specified, no-holds-barred suggestion, and then we'll go from there. Everybody ready?
Oh, yeah!
Our suggestion is hybrid.
Hybrid. How meta.
Hybrid. Take it away.
Yep, it's brand new. Top of the line, zero pollution. I mean, there's a little pollution from like it has to burn gas to get the electric motor going, but after that, it's basically a net zero pollution machine.
Oh, Steve, you're the coolest.
I am.
Man,
Do you want?
I wish I could be as cool as you.
Do you want to ride in it? The Steve Mobile.
Heck yeah, I do. I want to ride
Cut to
in
after
Steve.
the ride.
You just ran through those ducks.
Yeah, that's gonna be a negative stamp on my eco-friendly card. I'm a little concerned about that. Unless we go back and eat them, because then we like you eat what you hunt, right? You're not totally vegetarian, right?
Who hunts ducks with cars?
Well, it's kind of like
cut to the next Parks and Recreation meeting.
Well, we've got just one more bit of new business, and it is this hunting of ducks with cars thing. Apparently, a very popular boy at the local high school did it. We presume by accident, but because he was very cool, everyone else started doing it too. The park is down to about 30% of the original duck population, and we are soliciting advice on how to make not killing ducks with your car cooler than killing ducks with your car, so that we can, hopefully stave this off the same way it began. Any suggestions on how to make killing ducks with your car not cool? Yes.
I have a question. What do we get like an exemption for car duck killing? Because it's pretty cool, and I think being on the council, we should get some priority, some kind of VIP status
for killing ducks with your car.
Have you seen it? It's super cool.
Okay, it's just that we're trying to disincentivize that, so maybe we should
What if we do a video from the point of view of the duck?
Oh, that's a good idea. Like, kind of drive home the cruelty and fear angle. Yes,
and maybe we don't have to get too graphic, but we could like show the it's like the daddy duck was at work, and while daddy duck was at work, mama duck and baby duck got killed by a car, and so daddy duck comes home to the nest, and he puts on his little daddy hat, and he takes off his little daddy duck tie, and he goes quack quack, but that's duck that says, honey, I'm home, but no one's there.
Cut to Jess's character in her last year of film school.
Yeah, and so that's why I believe that this is the truest motivation, and this is the easiest way to connect with humans. We always try to connect with humans through other humans, but that's not how we can truly connect. We can only truly connect when we connect with the avians, like ducks.
That's so wise. You're so smart. Okay. All right, I need to write all this down. Okay. What?
That's right, Professor.
Yeah, I thought I knew everything there was to know about film. You're going to revolutionize the film industry. Every single movie on the entire planet is going to be different now, thanks to you.
Good, because
amazing.
I'm pretty sure I'm a duck god, and I appreciate humans finally understanding and embracing the down feathers. So.
Okay. So what movies are you gonna start making? I mean, you're like, we're just gonna honorarily graduate you with full honors.
Right. So
you'll probably have a full studio.
I figured what I would do is I'm just gonna, we have to remake every single movie that Hollywood has ever made. We're gonna start with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live action movies, but they're gonna be ducks. Sacred. Yeah, they're gonna be
the
ducks.
Heroes or the villains?
Everyone.
Everyone. So the Shredder.
Everyone.
Shredder's a duck. Master Splinter, duck.
duck.
Okay.
Cut to a television set that is playing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Ducks themed car commercial that just produced. And the commercial sounds like this.
God damn you.
Duckabunga, dudes!
Ding. Oh,
John, I'm so
That
happy.
was-
It was amazing.
that was a lot of fun. I love that game.
That's a good one.
Oh, Lord.
It's yeah, it's just as much fun to direct as it is to be in it. I
Mhm.
presume.
Yes, I think I have directed it once, and it is a goddamn blast.
And I love how it doesn't let us get kind of mired down into
Right.
any one particular thing.
Mhm, mhm.
So that was great. Thank you so much for joining me, cohorts. Appreciate it very much.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And of course, I want to thank the listeners as well, especially our patrons, but all the listeners. And if there was anything about this episode you liked in particular, please head on over to wastingallthetime.com/vote to let us know about it.
Boots.
There you can say what it was and when it was, and then that'll be an official submission.
It will be it. Indeed it.
Mhm.
And then at the end of the year, we'll take all of them, review them, rank them, and prepare a top 10 greatest enjoyed scenes of the year. Great fun.
So cool. You're going to love it.
If there was anything you didn't like, go to Twitter at Jay Hansen himself. Do you know what to do? Do it, I guess, if you have to. But until next time, my name has been Dave.
My name has been Cody, probably.
I've been Jess.
And I'm John.
And we wasted all of the time.
Heck
Bon
yes.
voyage.
Butts.
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
Ireland.